What I want people to say about me is that I was a great person to be around, and the closer that I get to the end of my career and to this whole entire thing being over, the more I value the girls and the relationships that I've made and the memories that we've shared. And it's not about the wins or losses and the early morning workouts and the study halls and the obnoxious stuff that we go through. It's so much more than that. And these relationships and girls that I've gotten to get to know has been the biggest privilege that I could have asked for. And I would just hope that they would say that I was a great person and that I was someone who was fun to be around, and that I didn't take life too seriously, and that I was funny and I was outgoing and I cared about them, and I worked hard when I was in the gym and I pushed them to become better, and that they would value that about me is what I would want.
I mean, they're already gonna say that I was the crazy French girl who like run around the court every time she scores, so it's kind of embarrassing, but I like it. It just, I don't know, like just the French girl who likes to play volleyball, who love her teammate, and who's always gonna keep playing hard for her teammate and for everyone. So
I hope that people remember my class, my senior class, as being the seniors who started the program off in Coach Mack's era on the right foot and provided leadership for that. And we poured our hearts out into this program this year and did the best we could to lead the team. So I hope people remember, I guess, that and the start of a new beginning for Ole Miss volleyball. And I hope also that, that the time that I've spent here at Ole Miss for 4 years has been worthwhile in the sense that I've hopefully made a positive impact on the lives of the kids that we've coached at camps, or the lives of the kids that I went and spent time with at the elementary schools, reading to them, and our fans and stuff like that. I hope that people saw me as a positive role model, maybe.
Life after volleyball for me is figuring out who I am. I've been doing the same thing since I was 10 years old, and I'm 21. I've spent over half my life dedicated and committed to one sport, and I'm just looking forward to figuring out who I'm going to be without that. And I think it's going to be really hard sometimes. I think I am going to go through a deep depression. I'll probably get pretty fat. But I'll work off the weight. I will find a job of some sort, hopefully. If anyone wants to hire me out there, just letting you know. No, I have no idea. I'm just looking forward to figuring out who I'm going to be without this sport and without having to be dedicated to 15 girls at a time. And I look forward to that, and I'll miss it so much, and I'll probably come back here every now and then and ask advice to anyone who wants to give it, but I look forward to it.
I don't know yet, but I wanted to play professional somewhere in Europe or in South America, or even like in, I don't know, Russia or China. So I don't know yet. I'm gonna focus on my studies next spring, and we'll see after.
So I've applied to nursing school, and I would love to get to do some international mission trips with nursing and things like that in the future. And so I'm just really excited to see what the next step is. Right now it's really unknown. I haven't heard back from the nursing schools yet. Scott doesn't know where he's going next year. Obviously we'll be together and we'll make that decision together. But being at the end of my season, it's very bittersweet because it's hard to close this chapter of my life that's been a part of my life literally since the day I was born, and my siblings and my mom playing volleyball. But it's also sweet because I know that the next chapter will be just as good and exciting and new, and I think that God has great things in store, and I'm just trusting in that, because though it's unknown right now, I know that He does have a plan, and I'm excited to explore and see what that is. So right now it's really just a big question mark and open. I kind of have a direction for nursing school, but right now I'm just excited to see what comes along my way.
I just want to thank Ole Miss community, because I'm so blessed to be a part of the Ole Miss program, and I just want to thank them because that was my dream, to be like in college. Like 4 years ago when I came to the US, I was like, okay, let me try to go to university, to a junior college for 2 years and then to university, but I would never guess that I would be like in a great program like Ole Miss. So I just want to thank, you know, all the coaching staff, all the production people, you know, everybody like Lynette, like Josie, like everybody who helped me to be like a better player and a better person. and I'm gonna try my best to come back here to say hi to everybody. And y'all have to promise me to come to Paris, because y'all really need to come to eat with me to my mom's bakery. We're gonna get fat, so just come. That's it.
I just want to say thank you so much to first my family for supporting me from when I was 10 years old, spending hours at club tournaments, driving me to and from practice, supporting me whenever I was down, lifting me up and encouraging me to pursue and chase my dreams. I know that it was such a sacrifice for my family to encourage me in my pursuit of my dream of volleyball, and I just can't thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to live out this dream. It's been such a blessing, and I love you so much, Mom and Dad and Calvin and siblings and everyone, and Scott especially. Thank you so much for supporting me and being my #1 fan and best friend. And thank you so much to all my teammates who it's just been such a blessing getting to know all of my teammates, and I really don't know what I'm going to do without you guys. Not being on the team is going to be so different, but I hope that we can continue these friendships for a lifetime, because I love you guys, each and every single one of my teammates, so much. And thank you so much to the coaches who have put your entire life into this sport and poured into us, not only as individuals but as players, and helped us to develop and reach our goals. Thank you so much for all that you've done, and thank you so much also to the supportive staff, to Heather, who has been my mom away from home and taking care of me, and everyone who has done so much to make this ride here at Ole Miss so special and a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm so very blessed, so thankful to God for this experience, and I love you all so much.
First and foremost, I have to thank God for this amazing opportunity and the blessing that He's given me to be on this platform at this university surrounded by these group of girls. And so much of that has started with my parents, my mom, who has pushed me beyond belief and has been the biggest supporter I could have ever asked for. And I can't thank her enough for sacrificing everything that she did for me. And my dad, who's always been there for me as well, and taken on the role of handling more girls in his life than he would want, and he's been such a cheerleader and such an awesome supporter. My brother, who has made me into the athlete that I am today. My sister, who is the most selfless human being in the entire world. I can't thank you enough for cheering me on the way that you do and constantly supporting me and being absolutely wonderful. My grandparents, who love this sport more than I do, despite the fact that they might not know very much about it. They've flown all over the country, they've sacrificed, they've driven me to practices whenever I needed an extra ride, or just kind of given me a hand whenever I needed it. And then to the coaches who never gave up on me and who challenged me and pushed me and saw potential in me whenever I didn't see it in myself, and who made me believe that this was all possible. And to the girls who, from the time that I was 10 years old until now being 21, who have had an impact on me, and some of the best friends that I've ever made in this sport. And I just can't thank them enough for encouraging me and making me love this sport and showing me different views of life. I've had the privilege of being on a team with 13 different girls from 13 different places, and I've learned so much from each and every one of you, and I would hope that y'all would say the same about me. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you and everything that you've given me, and you guys are the absolute best, and I love all of you so much, and I don't know what I'm going to do without you.